What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Season 2 finale of What If Boise State joined the Pac-12. They go 6-6 in Season 2, and they make it to the Mako Las Vegas Bowl, where they have to play a number 11 Nevada team. Wow. Last year, Boise State had a better record. I think it was like 10-3? No, that's not right. 9-3? 10-2? They lost to Washington State, Oregon, and the last game, I don't remember who it was, so it would have been like 9-3. They went to the Mako Las Vegas Bowl and beat the number 9 TCU Horned Frogs, which seems like a slight to the number 9 team, and in this case the number 11 team, but it's also a great poll for Boise State to do some damage to a top 25 team. Speaking of the top 25 rankings, let's go ahead and check those polls. They're going to be mostly the same. I don't think a lot is really going to change. We'll see a little bit of movement here and there. For example, the number 1 and number 2 teams. Oregon and Auburn, flipping. Oregon number 1, Auburn number 2. UCF, Florida State, Oklahoma, and Arkansas all stayed in their same spot. Wisconsin jumped up a few spots. Alabama and Notre Dame as well. Well, I guess Utah. Oh, Alabama and Notre Dame moved up. Utah moved down. Nevada, Fresno State, Miami University, South Carolina, Southern Mississippi, Oregon State, Michigan, all moved up because of Nebraska's loss. And somebody else as well. Some of those moved up too. It doesn't matter. Penn State, Mississippi State, Pittsburgh, Ohio, and Iowa. Iowa. I was looking at the wrong one. Iowa, Georgia. There's your other team. That's why a couple of teams moved up 2 spots. Georgia, and then last but not least, Washington. There, sneaking into the top 25. Idaho still getting those votes. Weird, real weird. Texas Tech, Virginia Tech, Arizona State, Idaho. Excuse me. North Carolina and Maryland all getting votes. North Carolina was number 21. They did drop out. So that leads us to Boise State's bowl game, and the grand finale here of Season 2 of this show. Hey, before we get this started, if you like this show, if you like this content, if you want to know what happens in Season 3, if you want to see more, let me know. Comment down below. If there's enough interest, I'll probably do Season 3. If not, I might flirt with some other ideas. But let me know down below if you like this kind of content, if you like my personality or streams or whatever I'm doing. Scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell, do all that good stuff. Watch it live on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. That's the end of the ad. We'll jump into the game here. What if Boise State joined the Pac-12 now has water? Now with water. Now with water. Similarly colored to my shirt. Shout out to the great PNW. Fantastic little 16-ounce water bottle. It's a little more than 16. You can fill it up, but probably closer to 20. But it's very good. Very good. I have a bigger, like 32-ounce one somewhere. But a 20-ounce, a 16 to 20 ounce, that's good. I should probably be drinking 2 of those whenever I stream, but I drink usually a big 0. Alright, so welcome to Las Vegas and the Mako Las Vegas Bowl. This is NCAA Football 12, presented on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex or youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. Wherever you're watching, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoy the game. We have number 11 Nevada taking on unranked Boise State in the rain in Las Vegas. I feel like this was a problem last year too, but here we go. Oh, they got the big football helmet. Yeah, that's my kind of entrance. Here are the Wolfpack, or here is the Wolfpack of Nevada. We get to fly over, where all the the frames drop. Boise State wearing their away white Alex Herring, over 1,000 yards, 6.0 average on the ground. My goodness. He is our spark impact player here, Boise State. Losing the toss. Nevada getting to kick it away. They'll get the ball at the second half, and we will be away in the Las Vegas Bowl, a game Boise State won last year. Here come the Broncos for their first shot at an offensive possession. We're back with Boise State football after taking a week off to look at the Pac-12 title game. We got to see Oregon defeat Utah 38-28. Oregon now the number one team in the country. And Utah, pretty good luck for them. They didn't actually drop very far. There's Utley. His first reception of the game goes for no yards, so second down and 10, from the 31-yard line. A little foggy here. Oh, nice missed tackle there. He is off to the races. I believe that's Mayhew inside the 10-5 goal line. Touchdown, Boise State. Mayhew breaking it open early, putting the Broncos up 6. That's just a short little drop from Manson. Made number 20 miss, and he was off to the races. Touchdown Broncos. Good start. Good start. There's Bullseye the Bronco, the horse. Ignore that it says Buster. It's Bullseye. Kick is up. Kick is good. Two-play 69-yard drive. Noise. 32 seconds and a 69-yard touchdown. Noise. To start the scoring. As we have 4:28 left in the game. Nevada with a nice run back from the goal line up to the 30-yard line. So a couple of good run backs here for these teams. Maybe we're set for a high-scoring affair. Nevada from I believe that's the pistol formation. Drops back to pass, fires over to the right side, finds a receiver for a 7-yard gain. It'll be second down and 3. Four minutes to go here. In the opening quarter of this rainy, foggy game. A little bit of a run play there for Nevada. No gain. Third down and 3. Boise State looking for a stop here. They've already defeated the number 1 team and the number 22 team in the country. They fell to the number 2 Oregon Ducks earlier this season. Part of their up and down campaign. Nice run there by Alex Herring. He'll pick up the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. As Boise State can't get their defense off the field on third down. Another run off to the left side. He'll find a lot of room. Doesn't get touched until he's about 6 yards up the field. Falls forward for an extra yard. Second down and 3 coming up. Drop back to pass for the Nevada Wolfpack. Finds a wide open receiver at the 40-yard line. Gets 4 yards after that catch. And another first down. So a nice methodical drive here. 3,004 yards for James Fram. 36. I believe I said 41-yard line, but I meant 36. I was incorrect on that. My apologies. This fog is making it really hard to see. Ooh. Those were binoculars, by the way. Oh, there's a nice pass inside the red zone, inside the 15-yard line, and Nevada is cooking here with a methodical drive down the field. Nice throw there. Right to him. Number 84, Randy Mossian. Out there making a nice catch. Nevada down to the 11-yard line. They can get a first down before the end zone at the 1. First down and 10. 2:25 to go here in the first quarter. Tries to find a little bit of room off that left side. Slips the first tackle. I believe that was Sullivan who couldn't quite get it. However, Sullivan did slow the runner down just enough to allow some other defenders to get there. Tries again on that left side. Nothing doing. Found 4 yards on the first run, no yards on the second run. So 3rd down and 7. Or 3 yards, excuse me. Looking for a wide open receiver. He's going to get stopped short. 4th and 1. Oh my goodness, what a tackle right at the first down marker by, I believe that's Sullivan, number 37. Got him at the 2. He needed to get to the 1. I thought that was a surefire touchdown. 4th down and 1. What does Nevada do here? That's right. You go for it. You're the number 11 team in the country. You absolutely go for it. Pistol set. Oh, it's a penalty. It might be on the Wolfpack. It's a false start on 4th and 1. No. 4th down and 6. That'll probably take him out of going for it, and instead they'll have to settle for the field goal. Kick is up. The kick is good. 1:18 remains here in the first quarter. It was a 10-play, 64-yard drive. It would have been a 69-yard drive. But alas, it was not meant to be back-to-back 69-yard drives. I guess it would have been if they would have kicked a field goal. It doesn't matter. Point is, Wilson gets the kickoff. Boise State up by 4, coming off that explosive drive last time. That's what we've seen Boise State do a lot throughout the season. Have big, explosive plays. They've struggled to do what Nevada did, which was have a nice, long, methodical drive. Here's a nice run by number 82. That's Mayhew. They're getting him the ball early and often in this game. Nice little end around there. Broke it back to the right side. More up the middle, I guess. Found enough room to get a first down. So 1st and 10. Drops back to pass. Ooh, slips his... He hits the... What do they call it? The end of his drop? Threw off the timing and everything. Mayhew just couldn't get back to the ball. Everything got goofed there. Manson just sets, regroups. The top of the drop, I think. Maybe that's what it's called. It just seems weird to say top of the drop when it's dropped back. Like it makes sense, but doesn't. There's a nice run on 2nd down by Clark. 3rd down and 1 finds a good 9-yard gain there. That is a long 1 yard. Not really sure whose math that was, but that was probably more of an 8-yard gain. Probably a 3rd and 2, doesn't matter. Finds 6 or 7 yards. 1st down and 10 after a couple of good runs by Clark on 2nd and 3rd down. And Boise State is moving. They're doing exactly what I said they couldn't do. It's like they heard me and they said, we'll stick it to this guy. We'll stick it to him and we'll prove that we could go on a long drive. Sustained drive. Kind of like when I play MLB The Show. Can't really score on like smaller doubles and singles. Only home runs. So 7-3, 10 seconds as the clock winds towards the end of the first quarter. High formation for Boise State finds another first down. That is Clark again on the ground. He slipped on that one play and they have not gone back to the air because of it. Not because of it, but they haven't gone back to the air since. 1 quarter done. Number 11 on upset alert. The refs moonwalking on the field. 7-3. Boise State leads. We'll be right back to ESPN College Football presented on twitch.tv/OnosaurusRex right after this drink of water. That's right, I said water, not Mountain Dew. Water. Better now. Second quarter is away. And Manson found his receiver. I believe that was Wilson. Got absolutely demolished. And drops the ball. So incomplete pass, second down and 10 coming up. Wilson had it in his hands. A well-timed tackle by number 50. Number 61 doesn't like that. He's like, hey, don't knock it off, okay? Right now, I'm super competitive. Off the field, we'd probably be great friends. But right now, that's my receiver. We'll grab dinner after the game. That's a float pass out to the sideline. You don't like to see it because it usually ends in an interception, kind of like it almost did right there. Hit the defender in the hands. And just like that, the wheels are starting to come off for the Boise State Broncos. A float pass up over the top. Touched several players' hands. Eventually lands on the wet grass. Incomplete. Fourth down and 10. We'll see if Boise State goes for a long field goal. They do. Kick is up. And the kick is good. 10 play, 39-yard drive. Took a minute and 29 seconds off the clock. Tony Hale's son knocks home a 50-yard field goal to push the lead back out to 7. So a good defensive stop there by Nevada. They gave up some yards, but they did hold them when they needed to. Another good run back. We'll see exactly where the spot is, but number 5 did at least get 25 yards. And they'll actually give him 27 or so on the return. Another pistol set here for Nevada. They'll hand the ball off again. Finds a little room up the middle. That's a good run. They said he was averaging 6 yards a carry. That's 7. So he is hanging on to his average here so far. Boom! Play action pass there by Nevada. Almost disastrous. Looked like he kind of just threw it into the back of his own lineman, but he was also kind of getting hit at the same time. Very weird play. Third down and 3 is what it amounts to. Incomplete pass stops the clock. They'll run the option here. Looks like Boise State might have a broken player. He's going to tangle up his own defender. We saw this in the game against Oregon for Boise State. We saw it last week in the Pac-12 title game. This game does not understand how to run the option defensively. You'll see that guy right there, 40-something, he just stands there. His AI never activates. And he actually got directly in the way of number 33, who was trying to cut down and get the defender, but instead ran into his teammate who just stood there. Oh, the ball got snapped. Oh. Yikes. Could be an advantage for Nevada as we go through this game. We saw Oregon take advantage of it against Boise State and against Utah last week. They'll run to the opposite side this time after the big gain. They'll pick up 8, second down and 2. Looking for a receiver. Finds number 4 over the middle. Tackled inside the 10 by Boise State. Lee Thornburg picking up 83 receptions this year, 14 yards. That's a good number. Drops back to pass. Looking, fires. No one's going to get that. Hits a Mimes wall and drops. Second down and goal. Third down and goal. Looking, fires over the left, over to the left, I should say. Incomplete pass. Boise State holding again. That's Shields, or Sullivan, excuse me. Sorry, used to seeing an S on a defender's name, and I just think Sam Shields. Green Bay Packers. Sullivan, though, with a nice deflection there. Brings up 4th and goal. So twice Nevada's gotten pretty good penetration into Boise State territory. And twice Boise State has turned Nevada away for field goals. 1 minute and 53 seconds off the clock. 9 plays, 67-yard drive. So close. So close. 24-yard field goal is good. Keep in mind, Nevada was going to go for it on 4th and 1. They got a false start penalty. And from the 10-yard line, Boise State will pick up the ball. That is Wilson. He'll get it about the 30-yard line. I feel like I didn't commentate there for a minute because I was lost in thought, and that's not good. That's bad. This is why commentating is such a hard job. Gotta stay focused at all times for hours on end. Second down and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Under 2.5 to go. Nevada's in a good spot here. They do get that second half kickoff. Boise State had the one big play. They haven't really been able to string together drives all season long, so that might be an issue here as we move forward. 2:03 remaining. They're down in 12. Going to be a timeout taken by Nevada right at the 2-minute warning. Don't know why they let so many seconds run off the clock, but hey, that's fine. Good for them. Delayed handoff by Boise State, and another questionable call. We've seen a lot of those this time around. I guess Nevada took the timeout because they figured Boise State was going to run the clock out. Maybe try to run a quick play on 3rd down. And instead, Boise State does nothing with that possession, just kind of wastes some time. Makes Nevada burn 2 timeouts, and the Wolfpack will get the ball back with 1:47 remaining. And a 1st and 10 from about the 41-yard line. So I got to get to the 49 of Boise State for the first down. Number 13 drops back to pass, throws it over the middle, finds a receiver. That is in the middle of the field. That is not a first down, so the clock does continue to wind. They have one timeout. They have great field position here. 13 again, looking for somebody, but blocked or deflected, at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 3 just like that. Maybe Boise State knew what it was doing. I kind of doubt it, but hey, that's okay. They try to run the ball for the first down. They don't get it. 4th down and inches. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. No timeouts taken by either side. They're on the 50. They need to get to the 49. It is really 4th and inches here. That ball is so close to the first down marker. They might be just trying to get Boise State to jump. $60 seconds here in the second quarter. Called that a little bit early, I'll be honest. Drops back to pass. Looking, fires over the left side, out of bounds. That was an ugly throw. That was an ugly pass, ugly play. He was a step out of bounds. Boise State's going to get the ball right at midfield. 48 seconds to go and a full allotment of timeouts. They don't need a ton. They were able to get... That's not doing anything for anyone. What in the world was that? What are you doing? What are you doing? Boise State took the timeout after that sack on 1st and 10. There's a big touchdown. Big wind, big throw, big touchdown. Mayhew loose down the right sideline again. Behind the defenders, there's number 80, it looks like, just completely out of place, like turned around and went, uh-oh, that's a wide open receiver, and that is not what we want to see. Visit LasVegas.com for all your Vegas needs. 16-6. Boise State up. Extra point pending, 38 seconds to go. Now, Nevada is in an okay spot. Obviously, like I said, they're going to get the second half kickoff. Drive down the field. You got one timeout, and you have 38 seconds. Throw the ball a little bit, open it up. Get a field goal. Cut this to 17-9. Come out, build on that momentum, see if you can get a touchdown, go for 2, tie the game. Just like that. It's just that easy. Nevada will field it from their goal line. They will get hit well short of the 20-yard line. This will be easily their worst field position of the game. They've been pretty routinely at the 30-yard line. There must be some pretty severe wind kicking in this direction. So we've seen Boise State have some nice returns on the other end. And it looks like maybe their running back, their big star running back, might be injured there. That'll be the final play of the second quarter, so not really doing anything of note there, Nevada is. And that brings us to halftime. 17-6. Boise State has relied on a couple of big plays to get them out to an 11-point lead over number 11, Nevada. Twitch.tv/Shonsaurus is proud to present ESPN College Football on a lovely Saturday night, Sunday afternoon, however you're watching this, whatever day you're watching this. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching this. This is the Las Vegas Bowl, and we are on, the second half is underway. That's what I was trying to say. From the goal line up to the 20. Got a couple extra yards, so it'll be at the 22-yard line. I didn't even get to finish my thought process about the Boise State drive when they scored the touchdown, when Mayhew scored the touchdown. My thought was going to be, you already have a kicker that has scored a 50-yard field goal. You're in good position to pick up 20 yards, kick a field goal, push it to 13-6. Then they go and throw a 50-yard touchdown pass. Who'd have thunk it? First down and 10. Nevada opening up the second half with a drive from the 23-yard line. Herring back in the game, averaging 6.6 yards a carry. Finds 6 yards right there. I'll hand the ball off to him again. Why wouldn't you? Another broken defensive player there. Just standing there. Is that number 45, I think? Oh, now he's figured it out. He's doing something. He danced off screen. The ball is broken. This whole game. Good duo tackle there by Davis and Sullivan to stop him. Wasn't enough to get first down, but 4:28 remaining here in the second half, or the third quarter, excuse me. It's picked by Boise State. He's going to be inside the 20 down to the 15-yard line, and Boise State is set up in tremendous field position. Oh my goodness. Just danced a little bit to his left. Tyler there. Nice play. Quarterback making the tackle. You don't want to see that if you're a fan of the quarterback. From the 15-yard line, Boise State might be saving their coach's job. It's been pretty low throughout the season. Maybe a couple of quality wins over ranked opponents can help, and maybe they'll just have amnesia and forget that I lost to the Cougars again. Second down and 7. Flips the ball out to the right side. Clark, nothing doing there. Gained 3 on the first play, lost 5 on the second. Boise State is absolutely wasting this incredible field position, the fantastic interception, with garbage play calling. Don't worry, we have Mountain Dew. We're good. Manson looking, finds him in the back of the end zone. That is Utley for the touchdown. And the Broncos are starting to run away with it here. 23-6. Nevada's got to be kicking themselves on that false start early in this game that kicked them from a 4th and 1 to a 4th and 6. Instead of trying to get a touchdown, they went for the field goal. It's all kind of coming apart here. Manson to Utley for 17 yards and the touchdown. Taking advantage of the fantastic field position and scoring a touchdown on their first possession of the second half. 3 yards deep in the end zone. He'll bring it out. He hits the 20. Finds a little bit of room up to the 30. Clobbered is the returner. So here we go. Here's a replay of that. Nice run back. Nice little slip there to get through the gap. Or if he maybe breaks out a little bit to the right, kind of cuts a little outside and goes up that sideline if he gets a few more yards. But from the 31, nothing to sneeze at. 1st and 10, 3:33 remaining here for the number 11, excuse me, team in the country. Finds a nice open receiver for a gain of 11. 1st down and 10 for the Nevada Wolfpack. Nice read by number 13 here. Number 4 running in just a nice little up and in. Just a little boop bop. Nevada has plenty of time to get back in this game. They are down quite a bit here. Down 18 points. Touchdown, an extra point, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal would do the trick. And Boise State has gone cold a couple of times in the second half. We saw it against Miami University. We saw it against UCLA, even though they won that game. So Nevada just has to kind of just stick to it. Just keep going, keep pushing, keep grinding, get some momentum going. Maybe you can catch Boise State off guard. If they get a little lax, you can make a comeback here. On 3rd and 15, the pass is good for 12. That'll be 4th down and 3 right at midfield. We'll see what they do here if they elect to go for it. It's not terribly far out. They have a great running back. Doesn't matter. They will punt the ball. Oh no, it's a fake punt, and they couldn't get it. Oh, right at midfield. They went for the fake punt. He got like 2 of the yards, I think, but needed 3. I think at that point you just line up to go for it. You don't try to fake anybody. You're trying to trick them at all. You just run it. You go, look, we're gonna run it right up the gut. There's a wide open receiver. That's Wilson on the left side. We're going to give the guy 5 for 9, Manson, for 160 yards. We're going to give it to the guy who's literally averaging 6 yards a carry against your defense. And we're going to just may the best team win this down. But instead they went for the fake, tried to get cute with it. I would say that it bit him in the backside. High formation, handed off to the right, nice block by the fullback. Better defense though by Nevada. Pursuit to the ball there was fantastic. Tackled it behind the line, or I guess he gained 2. Never mind. 3rd down and 1. Nevada would be in great position if they could hold Boise State to a field goal here. Manson throwing it over the middle after the play action kind of rollout. That was a very weird ending to that play. It was an incomplete pass. Tried to find him in the back of the end zone. And Boise State's going to go for it. With 1:12 in the 3rd quarter, up by 18 points. They're going for it on a 4th and 1. Manson firing over the middle. Another well-timed tackle by one of the linebackers for the Nevada Wolfpack. But Mayhew holds on. Just a nice little in curl. Good timing there. Good timing all around. Good timing on the throw. Good timing on the catch. Good timing on the tackle. Trying to break it away. He'd already seen success or had success. I can't remember exactly who had that nice blow up on Wilson earlier, but why not? If it worked once, why not try it again? Float pass way out of bounds. There was no one that was going to reasonably get that ball.
Simmons makes the tackle. Good for a gain of 6 yards. 3rd down.
30 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Boise State looking to convert another 3rd down. Manson's going to take a sack. It'll push him out of the red zone. That's a 10-yard loss. Big sack on Manson there. Just took too long to decide where he wanted to go with the ball. Still in field goal range, so not the worst situation in the world. Just eat the sack. Don't throw it up for grabs. Don't turn the ball over. Put some points on the board. Make this a 3-touchdown game. Not just a 3-score game in a very weird way that your host has already so lovingly and kindly described for you. It is good. 39-yard field goal, good by Jay Hale. 9-play, 30-yard drive. Takes 2 minutes and 11 seconds off the clock. That was off of a failed 4th down conversion. The final play of the 3rd quarter is good for 3 points, bringing the lead for Boise State to 27-6 over the number 11 team in the country. This is the Mako Las Vegas Bowl on ESPN College Football on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex or youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. I don't have enough time to even get that ad read out. Remember, if you like this content, scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell, do all that good stuff. Let me know if you want to see more of it down in the comments below. Yeah. This will be it for season 2 of this series. As Boise State looking to go out on a high note, finds a wide open receiver on the left side of the field. That'll be up to about the 45-yard line. We've got 4:52 remaining on the clock. That's actually, we're going to mark them right at the 45-yard line. Ooh, tipped at the line by Boise State, an incomplete 2nd down and 10. Nevada has to hurry here. They gotta get points, and they gotta get points fast. They've been held to 2 field goals. The number 11 team in the country. Boise State can play against anybody, they just don't sometimes. That is a run literally right up the middle. That's why you go for it on that 4th and 3. That reason right there. So what if you don't get it? That's fine. You got to give your best player on the field, who is averaging 6 yards plus against this defense, a chance to just do that. He didn't even get touched. He went right through 2 Boise State defenders, didn't even get touched. That is a beautiful touchdown play by the Nevada Wolfpack. They put themselves down 14 points, 27-13, 441, 55-yard rush by Herring. That's what I thought it was, but I wasn't 100% sure. 3 plays, 79 yards on that drive. I do believe it was the 1 pass play, the incompletion, and then just run it. Just keep it on the ground. And Nevada has time. They can still do that. They need a couple stops out of their defense, but they don't have to completely abandon the run game. So, Boise State from a single back formation fires it over to the right side, I believe that's Mayhew again. 4 receptions, 149 yards, 2 touchdowns. I think you have player of the game pretty much locked in at this point. It's either Mayhew or it's the running back for Nevada. Whoever wins this game, those are your players of the game regardless. They could theoretically give it to Manson, but I don't think that they would do that. Mayhew has 2 touchdown receptions, 2 big plays. 27-13. He might have 3 touchdown passes, though. There's a little delayed handoff up the middle on 2nd down and 10. Falls forward. Picks up 8 total yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Good job by Clark to fall forward there. And the clock winds to 4 minutes here in the 4th quarter. Huge play for the Nevada defense. They got to get off the field here on a 3rd and 2. They will not. Needed 2, got 5. First down and 10, Boise State. Heart-wrenching for the Wolfpack defense, who had got them to a 3rd and 2. Now we'll see Boise State hand the ball off here. I'd like to see them run a little bit more clock off the play clock before they start snapping it, but it's kind of just how it goes here. 3:31 to go. And Boise State may have just made enough big plays. Just kind of what they seem to rely on. Flag here. It's probably going to be a hold on the offense. Holding on the offense. Okay. 10-yard penalty. This is Nevada's chance to strike. Don't give up the second down and 18. Clock should stop here, granting them a timeout. Bullseye absolutely beside himself. Unbelievable call. But the clock does not stop, in fact, as it winds down to 3 minutes. And the ball off again. Tackled right at midfield. Gain of 3, 3rd and 15. This would be a good time for Nevada to take a timeout, frankly. Guarantee themselves 2.5 minutes or so on this clock. Dropping back to pass. Fires over to the left side. Intercepted at the 35-yard line. Will actually run back 5 yards because of the momentum that carried him. Interception, though, by Nevada. Kind of a punt return, honestly. He just ran right into Wilson. Stuck his hands out. And grabbed the play. It was a very weird interception, but it is an interception nonetheless. 2:12 remaining. 2 scores needed. 3 timeouts. Fires a bullet over the middle. That'll be a first down at the 45-yard line. 44-yard line, excuse me. They'll go from the pistol again. Trips receivers top side of your screen. Drops back to pass. Boise State only dropping 3. Gives them an opportunity to launch one deep. Touchdown. Oh, called it too early. Absolute bonehead call right there by your 17th favorite Twitch commentator. 2 minutes to go. Nevada is taking advantage of this interception. Quick momentum swing puts Boise State's defense on the field before they were ready. Touchdown Nevada. Just like that. Just like that. Wow. 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 Oh my goodness. We got a good game here all of a sudden. It's been Boise State all game, but that's what I was talking about. Nevada, just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. You'll get Boise State to kind of lull themselves to sleep. They can't wake up quick enough, and by the time that they do, they're either losing or tied, and at that point, it's really hard to get momentum going. On your side, you have all the momentum in the world. You have 1 minute and 57 seconds in the fourth quarter of this bowl game as the number 11 team with all 3 timeouts. Wow. What a turn. 27-20 here. They're going to go for the onside kick, which is a curious call. I would kick it deep with 3 timeouts. It's going to be recovered by Boise State. Now, the reason I don't like this, 2 reasons. Number 1, you almost immediately put them into field goal range. 2, you have 3 timeouts. Kick it deep. Let your defense do the work. Don't rely on a play that has such a minimal chance for success. Define it. Define the game. And put your defense in a bad spot where you're burning timeouts in field goal range. Clark with a nice jump there. 2 plays of 4-yard runs. Timeout on the field. Nevada got to come away with a stop here. First down gets it for Boise State. It's going to roll out to the side. That's a first down. Boise State might be kind of escaping here. I called it a little bit early. I said that they had probably made enough big plays to get themselves out of this game and get a win over a top 15 team. They immediately then threw an interception. Nevada showed some fight there at the end, but Boise State just did a little bit too much today. A couple of big plays. Mayhew's got to be the player of the game. It's going to be an offsides. Doesn't matter. Touchdown. Boise State. Clark's going to get some garbage time points. That's declined. Touchdown. Touchdown. You can go from a decline to a touchdown Womp. I'm trying not to hit the microphone. Womp. 34-20. Game was a little more out of hand. This game was simultaneously like more out of hand than the score makes it look, but it also was closer than maybe the score would indicate. Nevada did make a good run there towards the end, cut it down to 7. Weaved through some traffic there. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. 53 seconds to go here. They can score quickly, but they have no timeouts. They have to be perfect, get an onside kick, be perfect again, and win the game. Oh, there's a nice start to this drive. He's going to get inside the 30, the 20, into the red zone with 44 seconds to go here. Clock will stop as it is a first down. They'll be on the 16-yard line. 1st and 10. Snap the ball and spike it. Only 1 second run off the clock there. Looking, throws it over the middle, way out of bounds. Out of the back of the end zone by a couple of steps. Throws it over the middle again, caught, touchdown. Wasn't a user catch because I'm not playing, but touchdown Nevada. All of a sudden it's a shootout. This is very reminiscent of the UCLA game. Just a bunch of touchdowns at the end inside 2 or 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. This one's not quite over yet. Extra point is up, extra point is good. 7-point game with 33 seconds to go. Onside kick is recovered by Nevada. They got it. Oh my goodness. Oh my. What? Hello? Oh my God. 33 seconds to go. 34-27. Nevada has no timeouts. That is a baffling play call. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why would you run that play on 1st and 10? They'll clock it, and it's 3rd and 15. The logic of this game is so frustrating. Why would you run a draw like that on 1st and 10 with no timeouts? 3rd down and 15. They got the improbable onside kick. Oh, he's going to throw it over the middle. He's got a receiver. The receiver had a step. Ward with an excellent defensive play there. Oh my goodness. What a waste. It was almost exciting. It was almost incredible. It was almost fantastic. Instead, it's an interception on 4th down. Drats. Boise State wins a kind of thrilling game. I don't know, a weird one. Definitely got weird towards the end there. Nevada with 2 very bad plays on that drive. I don't know why you're running a draw, and then you're kind of forced to spike it. I would have just run a play though. In that case, there's the victory formation you love to see. Boise State is going to win the Mako Las Vegas Bowl for, I believe, the 2nd year in a row, taking out a top 15 team in the process again. Wow. Boise State with the upset. 34-27. Got there wild there at the end. But just not enough for Nevada to overcome the deficit that they put themselves in. They somehow got that onside kick and then absolutely wasted it by running a draw and then spiking it. I can actually. This game makes very dumb decisions sometimes. So there it is. There's your play of the game. Most likely your player of the game, I would guess. And Boise State is Las Vegas Bowl champs for the second straight year, capping off their season at a record of 7-6. The confetti will fall as season 2 of this series comes to an end. It's been a wild ride. The second top 15 team they've knocked off. They knocked off a top 25 team in Washington. Blew games to what ended up being a pretty high-ranked Miami University team from Ohio. And then lost to the Cougars kind of improbably as well. It was up and down. Las Vegas Bowl champions Boise State. So we'll see if Mr. McCoach comes back next year. My job security was about 30%. I wonder if they just guarantee you the 3 years, or maybe they'll just fire you if they don't like the direction that the program is going in, which has been down, honestly. Knocking off a number 1 ranked Stanford team is great and all, but not if you're laying eggs against teams you should be beating, like Washington State. So there you have it. Number 11 goes down. There's number 5. He would have been the player of the game, absolutely, if Nevada had come back to win. Yeah, there's a good play. Mayhew times 2. Oh, Nevada. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. That's a unique, interesting picture. And that is the Las Vegas Bowl. So let's go on down here to game stats, player stats. We'll jump on in here. Manson only 8 of 16, 201 yards, 3 touchdowns, had the pick, long of 69. Rush-wise, you had Clark with 69 yards, nice, on 19 attempts. Manson, 3 for negative 17. Smith, 1 for 5. Mayhew, 1 for 5. Clark had a touchdown as well. Mayhew, 4 receptions, 149 yards, 37.2 yard average, 2 touchdowns. Utley, 3 for 35 and a touchdown. Wilson, 1 for 17, no touchdowns. Defensively, no sacks. And then 2 picks, 1 for Tyler, 1 for Davis. Pretty good game. Pretty wacky there at the end. And that is how season number 2 will come to a close here. As my microphone picks up the ambient sound of my PlayStation 3 running. So we'll go ahead and add that to our trophy case. A game of inches, Boise State barely holds on to win bowl. Not a great description. Kind of just takes the score and then creates something from there. And it usually is non-contextually correct. We will go ahead and advance to the end of the bowl season. Let's see who becomes national champions. It should be Oregon and Auburn, which I believe was actually a championship game at one point. Mariota, maybe? Maybe that was the first year of the college football playoff? I guess it would depend on how many years Mariota was at Oregon. Biley stats for NCAA news. We got a bunch of bowl games going on here. Pick your favorite. Pick your favorite. National Championship Week. Collecting stories for NCAA news. Alright. Thankfully it doesn't have the filling recruiting boards and stuff like that. It makes the simulating a little bit easier. Advancing to end of season. I just went to end of bowl season. I don't know why it's saying end of season. Updating the record books. Okay. let's see. Got the Lombardi, whatever that means. Job security, by the way, down here in the red. 39%. Win 6 games in every season. That's good news. Make it to a bowl game. Not sure if I've signed a top 50 recruiting class in each season, but I don't care. All right. Here is the final top 25 poll, which I definitely did not do the last time. Oregon lost to Auburn. Auburn number 1, UCF number 2, Oklahoma number 3, Oregon, Arkansas, Wisconsin, Miami all the way up to number 7, Florida State, South Carolina, Nebraska, Utah, Oregon State, Michigan, Notre Dame, Alabama, Mississippi State, Nevada. Only dropped 6 spots. Fresno State, Southern Mississippi, Texas Tech, ranked after not being ranked, Virginia Tech, Idaho number 12, or 22, 12-1 in that Western Athletic Conference. Wow. Ohio State, TCU, and Maryland. So the final 6 spots in this poll are all new teams. Penn State, Pittsburgh, Ohio, Iowa, Georgia, Washington all dropped out. Miami, NC State, and Texas A&M also receiving votes. Troy. Anyway, there you go. Those are the final polls. Shout out to Idaho, a team that I doubt has ever been ranked ever. Getting ranked in the very bottom part of the top 25, but a top 25 is a top 25. Don't need to worry about that. Performing contract adjustments. Will I make it? Do I make it to year number 3 as a coach? Maybe a little bit of an oversight when I initially started this was doing the coaching contracts. Another year's in the books, Coach. Why don't you look at your progress you've made? The goals we talked about since you were hired. A bunch of goals in progress. 4 goals failed. 4 goals met. Win a bowl game. All right. So it looks like I am safe, I would guess. Moving on to year number 3. Mississippi State and Florida State both looking for head coaching jobs. Or head coaches to fill those jobs. So I'm going to just go ahead and assume, alright, looks like we're good. This is all the most boring stuff in the game, so you won't be seeing that. But there you have it. We're not fired. It's not looking great. I think there's 1 year left on the contract, and then I think it'll just expire, and I doubt that they'll bring me back. But let me know if you want to see year number 3 of this. Scroll down, leave a comment below. Be sure to subscribe, ring that bell, do all that good stuff. You can watch over on twitch.tv/SeanOSourceRex, all the random live streams I do. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed this season, this overall series. It's been fun to do. It's been interesting. I have had a very good time doing it. But let me know if you want to see season number 3, where we might be moving on to something else. Again, thank you so much for watching. We'll see ya when we see ya. Go Broncos.